Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My snuggles are fierce, my cup is back. Today's video is going to be a really simple one, pretty similar to one that I've had on my channel before. I'm going to start by doing my brows, and I'm using the Wet n Wild brow pencil with the assistance of the Essence Brow Fiber Gel, and that's how we got these bad boys. This eyebrow just wasn't working in my favor, and that tends to happen. So what I like to do is I like to take whatever my concealer, whatever you plan on using. I am using the P.Louise base in the shade number 5, and I like to use that to carve out my brows. This just helps, like, if you haven't gotten your brows done, it helps them look more put together. It also helps, like, if you make any mistakes with your eyebrow pencil or pomade, it helps it look more clean and put together. So the next step is to prime your lid. So what you're going to do is use whatever concealer or eye base that you use to cut or carve out your eyebrows. You're going to take that and bring it down onto the lid by using a fluffy brush. The fluffy brush is going to spread the product evenly and give it a nice thin base for your eyeshadow or whatever you're going to use. Another step that I like to do is to take whatever concealer or eye base that you use to carve out your brows, and I like to carve out the top. Again, this does help with your brows looking a little more clean and put together. I've really been into the natural brow look, but sometimes I have this area on one of my brows that is just, it does not cooperate with me at all. So with that same brush, you want to blend it out. It's okay if it's a little light. If you're wearing foundation, that, it'll cover that. The foundation will cover over the lightness. So right here, I'm blending a little concealer into my eyebrows to give it a more natural look. For my eyeshadow today, I'm using one eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is called KaePop Sunset Boulevard, and this is by ColourPop. On one eye, I'm going to show you me applying it with my finger because you can do it that way. And I just place it on my middle finger, middle or ring finger, because they have the lightest application, so not to tug on your eye. And on the other eye, I'm going to go in with this Sigma eyeshadow packing brush, and I'm going to place the most shadow on the eyeball area, and then I'm going to kind of messily bring it up to the top into the crease area. Don't worry, that just helps to, spread the product out. Now this part is completely optional. You can take a fluffy crease brush and tap it into your bronzer. The bronzer I'm using is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the shade Caramel Toffee, and I'm just lightly placing that in my brow area, my crease area, and then that completes the look. For lashes, I'm going in with these XO Artistry lashes. I love these lashes so much. These are in the style Angel. I will have their information on my Instagram. Yes, that is me. I love these lashes so much. I got a deal where it was 2 for $28, which is a pretty good deal because they're $15 each and they're reusable. Now we're moving on to face. Now I know that I have this scarf on my head and I don't usually, so don't come for me, but I was trying to do a slick bun, and I saw that this was a trick to get it nice and smooth, so I'm trying it. So for primer, I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer. This is a really nice primer for the summertime because it doesn't feel like if you use the Becca Pore primer, that one is really sticky. This one is really lightweight and it absorbs oils really well. And now for the summertime, this is one of my favorite drugstore foundations to use. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I am in the shade 757, which is Golden Tan. And I love this foundation because it's so lightweight. They have a great shade range and the coverage is pretty nice. I'm sorry, I have something in my throat. Yeah, so the coverage is really nice, and sorry, my lips are ashy, so yeah, we gotta fix that. Yeah, so like I was saying, the coverage is really nice. Once it's on your face, you don't really feel like you have anything on your face. It kind of has a serum texture, so it kind of just feels like you put your moisturizer on and it blended into your skin. Now for cream contour, I have been doing this a lot lately, but You'll see in my more recent videos I've kind of slowed down on it. This is the Milani Cream Contour Stick in the shade number 4. It's the one that has a little more of a warm tone to it. I also have shade number 5, which is a little more cool tone, and I think that works better with my skin when it is winter, because even though it's a darker shade, it's more cool tone, so it goes better with the hues of my complexion. Whereas this one, it works really well with my skin when I'm tan because it's a little warmer, and I feel like my complexion goes more golden in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? So for concealer, I'm going in with this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Erase or Define. I think it's Conceal and Define concealer. This is in the shade number C8. I'm sorry, C11. And like honestly, I'm like scraping at the bottom of the bottle for this because I really love this concealer. It's nice and lightweight, as most of the products that I am using today. Today my entire face is all drugstore. So yeah, it's nice and lightweight. It has a decent amount of coverage. It's not full coverage, but I mean, it's buildable. But you want to make sure that you blend that out, and that's the most important part. When you are learning how to do your makeup, it's important to make sure that, you know, your foundation and everything is blended seamlessly. For cream highlight, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Hello Halo. This is their Mega Glow, and this is in the shade Goddess Glow. And I'm using this to pretty much give my skin, you know, a glow. I mean, granted, it is summertime, so you are going to sweat and give yourself a natural glow, but having a little extra in those important spots is always nice. So for setting my concealer, I'm going in with this face powder by Wet n Wild. This is their pressed powder in the shade Beige, a warm beige, and I'm just using this to set underneath my eyes because, like I said, the concealer is not full coverage, but a little bit of setting powder or this face powder helped, you know, to cover up what needed to be covered. Now with that same bronzer that you use in your crease area, I'm using an angled brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my cheeks to warm up my face some more. I like to set my cream bronzer with a powder bronzer, just like you do your foundation with whatever powder you're going to use. I like to do that with my bronzers as well. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going in with this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade Toffee. This is shade number 330. And I'm patting that into my skin because I don't want to add a layer of it. I just kind of want it to sheer over the foundation or any spots that was still wet. Now for a blush, this was my first time using this blush. This is the Essence Blush Up Powder Blush, and this is in the shade Heatwave. This was such a nice blush. Like when you look at it, it kind of reminds me of like Pink Lemonade or like, you know, something like that that you have in the summertime. It screams summertime, but it's like the perfect reddish, peachish, coralish shade, and I just absolutely loved it. I used a duo fiber brush to apply that to my cheeks with a patting motion. And then to brighten up my eyes, I'm going in with this nude shade. You can use nude or white. And then to tight line, to kind of help everything go together, I'm going to take my brush and the bronzer and place that to my lower lashes before I coat my lower lashes with mascara. That completes the eye look. Now for the rest of the face, I'm spraying my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and this is going to help blend all those products together so they melt in together. And then this also helps when it's time to highlight. I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight in the shade Golden. This is shade number 100, and I'm placing that on the high points, my nose, my cupid's bow, the inner parts of my eyes, and yeah, that's it. Sometimes I put it on my forehead, but I didn't today. Now I know this is annoying, but I am using this lipstick again. This is Driver by Maybelline. This has become one of my favorite nudes of all time. Like, I love it so much. It's definitely in my top 5. And so is this lip liner. This is NYX Urban Cafe. It is just this combination, this lipstick. I love Maybelline Super Stay Matte Liquid Lipsticks because they like really stay on. But just for a twist, I'm adding some of this Ulta Jelly lip gloss. That's what it's just a clear lip gloss. I like those sticky lip glosses from like back in the day. yeah, that completes this look. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, share, because I am trying to grow my channel and, you know, become a YouTuber or whatever. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, share my videos with others, and until next time, beauties, stay blessed.